Hey, what's up? It's your guy, Selector, and I'm back at it again. Today I'm going to be talking about the first match of the semifinals of the Champions League. The game just completed. Basically, the two teams that were going up against each other was Real Madrid versus Chelsea, and the first leg of a leg of two. Game was a pretty good game overall. It ended up finishing 1-1. I'd say it was a solid game. Both teams seemed pretty evenly matched, to say the least. It's not one of those ones where you can kind of figure out exactly who's going to take it, but you can kind of see you can see certain stuff and whatnot. And I thought overall it was a good match. It was raining out there out in Madrid, so it played a part. But hey, they both went out there and they did their thing. Let's talk about the first goal of the game was from the American Christian Puslik. He came out there and he did his thing. He basically scored in the 14th minute and he put Chelsea up. Chelsea was up basically 1-0. Then the 29th came and Karim Benzema came in and scored with an outstanding, awesome goal, to say the least. Like, it was a solid goal overall. It was just like after that, it was kind of like both teams were just kind of, there was, Real Madrid had their attempts, Chelsea had their attempts, but it just seemed like both teams were just kind of like couldn't find the back of the net. Both teams were just, they seemed like they're pretty much evenly matched. On Chelsea's side, it was a good thing they were able to score a goal so they can go back because it's going to be in Chelsea. They're going to go back to England over there and play. So that's a good thing. So we'll see what transpires in the second leg. As far as Real Madrid goes, they gotta go. They gotta go over to Chelsea and beat them. They gotta go out there and score some goals. They gotta put the ball in the back of the net. They gotta basically outscore Chelsea. They gotta outscore them because listen, hey, Chelsea scored in your home turf. Now it's time for you to put some balls in the back of their home turf. Uh, the keys for Real Madrid, they got to do a lot more. They got to do more. They got to get more. They got to get more goal scoring from their players there because as of right now, I don't know. I just don't really see it. I think Chelsea's going to basically go in there and walk in there and should be able to defeat them in the second leg. I just don't see Real Madrid. Real Madrid, honestly, the way it looks is like they look like a team that overachieved. They got to the semis. Zinedine Zidane basically went out there and basically just assist these guys and coached them up, and they were able to manage to get into that semifinals versus Chelsea. But from what I saw there, I just was not impressed by the way they went out there and played today. Like, outside of the goal by Karim Benzema, I thought they should be able to at least put the ball in the net a couple times there, and they just couldn't find it. Chelsea doesn't have like no crazy outstanding goalkeeping. They got a solid goalkeeper, but I just think, I don't know. I just look at it and I'm just like, man, there's a lot. I think they left a lot out there. They could have put it a couple goals down. Chelsea, they did what they had to do. I like the way they played. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting one. We'll see what happens in the second leg. I think Chelsea should be able to get it. We'll see what happens, though.